So pretty early on when we were talking about a women's retreat, God said, hey, there's this song that I want shared. It's like, okay, great. Like, maybe we can do it in worship. But he's like, no, there's a dance that goes with it. It's like, oh, great. Our church has people that dance now, so I can just ask them. And God was like, no, this is for you. And that was extremely uncomfortable because I only dance in my living room when no one's around. But he was calling me to this, and it's like, okay, well, that's fine. Like, I know I have some dance in me already, so I'm just going to practice and practice and practice and get it perfectly choreographed, and then I can communicate what you want me to communicate. And God kept telling me every time I would go to practice, he's like, not yet. And it's like, okay, and not yet, and not yet. And it's getting closer to retreat, and I'm starting to think, like, I'm pretty confident about when I hear God's voice, but I was starting to think, am I hearing this wrong? Am I just being lazy and making excuses? Like, this is really weird. But I was faithful to follow the not yet. And then God, just like at the beginning of this week, gave me a word about how he didn't want my choreography. He didn't want my religion. What he wanted was my interaction and my relationship. And he gave me this picture of somebody who's really good at leading a dance, like that was him. And I didn't know the steps, but I was following because I put my trust in his leading. And that's pretty uncomfortable. It pokes at my perfectionistic side, and I guess I have some pride too, but in a way where I feel like if I don't do good enough, I'm going to mess up what God's doing. But that's not the case. What God's asking is for our interaction, and he's asking for us to be vulnerable and real with him. He doesn't want our good parts. He wants our insecurity, our fear and anger. Those aren't bad things. Those are emotions that he's created. And I was thinking about being a parent and how I can usually tell when my kids aren't doing well. But it means so much when they come share with me how they're doing. And that's what God wants us to do. He wants to meet us in those places that don't feel holy or perfect. He wants all of our emotions. So I'm bringing you a dance tonight, and I don't know what it's going to look like, but this is what God's asked.
I have lost my appetite, and the flood is welling up behind my eyes. So I eat the tears I cry. And if that were not enough, they know just the words to cut and tear and prod when they ask me, where's your God? Why are you downcast, oh my soul? Why so disturbed within me? I can remember when you showed your face to me. As a deer pants for water, so my soul thirsts for you. And when I behold your glory, you so faithfully renew, like a bed of rest for my fainting flesh. I am satisfied in you when I'm staring at the ground. It's an inbred feedback loop that brings me down. So it's time to lift my brow and remember better days when I love to worship you in all your ways. the sweetest songs of praise. Why are you downcast, oh my soul? Why so disturbed within me? I can remember when you showed your grace to me. As a deer pants for water, so my soul thirsts for you. And when I survey your splendor, you so faithfully renew, like a bed of rest for my fainting flesh. I am satisfied in you. Let my sighs give way to songs that sing about your faithfulness. Let my pain reveal your glory as my only real rest. Let my losses show me all I truly have is you. 'Cause all I truly have is you. So when I'm drowning out at sea, and your breakers and your waves crash down on me, I'll recall your safety scheme. You're the one who made the waves, and your son went out to suffer in my place, and to tell me that I'm safe. So why am I down? Why so disturbed? I am satisfied in you. I am satisfied in you. I am satisfied in you.